This morning on DC News Now, a Bowie police officer indicted for shooting at an unarmed man. A grand jury bringing multiple charges to the veteran officer. And grab that jacket this morning. Chillier temps are here, but will they stick around? Meteorologist Jackie Layer has your forecast. Delivery drivers, victims of arson. The struggle to make a living after scooters were set on fire. A DC official stepping back because of health issues.
The first words that came to me where I was like, this is heartbreaking.
Vincent Gray's message to his constituents after years of service. And one of the largest marathons in the country returning this weekend. What you need to know before the Marine Corps Marathon.
Dun, dun, dun. Good morning. Good morning. Bingo. Yeah.
I love how you tried to sing that.
I tried to sing it. Yeah, we're having quite the morning here. Well, good morning and thanks for starting. But you know what? It's Friday, so you can't beat that. Thanks for starting your Friday with us at 7 o'clock. I'm Tanaya Wright.
And I'm Toza Fakile in for Corey James on this Friday. On this Friday morning, we're just trying to make it through, guys.
Yes, we are.
Aren't we all? Power through.
Halfway there.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah. Shanika's also trying to make it through this morning traffic. You know, helping you get through this morning traffic.
I'm trying to help you make it through. I'm not in it.
Yeah, we've been here for hours already. Yeah.
We're meteorologist Jackie Layer this morning. Jackie, it's cooler now and it's going to get warmer. Right?
Yes, it will. We're going to be tracking those high temperatures.
Seasonable for this time of the year. As you're heading out this morning, yes, heavier jacket needed, but also make sure you do grab the sunglasses. I know that sunrise is coming up right now, but eventually we'll see
those clear skies and ample amounts of sunshine. But out there right now, it is chilly. It is cold for some of us. We're starting off just below the freezing mark in Manassas. We're seeing those lower 30s for much of the I-81 corridor, low 40s in Hagerstown. We're starting off upper 40s though in DC. A noticeable difference from yesterday morning. I've been showing this all morning. We're running about 15 even close to 30 degrees colder depending on location. So a really drastic difference from yesterday. Now later on today, it will be a nice fall afternoon. High temperatures upper 60s with less wind than yesterday. I'll have more details. We'll get towards the rest of that 7-day coming up. Shanika's back with the latest on those roads. What are you seeing at this hour?
All right. Good morning, Jackie. Top of the 7 o'clock hour. Let me help you get through this traffic here. Well, actually, you should just avoid it right now. You are really jam-packed and moving very slowly along the 14th Street Bridge. This is 395 heading northbound. So we have a disabled tractor trailer that's right near 12th Street, that 12th Street tunnel there. So you are seeing a major congestion. So that's from Virginia heading into the district. Now over in Prince George's County, this is Pennsylvania Avenue, Route 4 heading eastbound. We are dealing with a fatal crash now reported by Maryland State Police right near Woodyard Road. You will see that crash investigation still continuing and you are completely blocked.
All right, thank you, Shanika. Developing now, DC police investigating after multiple scooters were intentionally set on fire. Now, firefighters were called to B Street Southeast at about 1 a.m. Thursday morning. Investigators say that someone intentionally set those scooters on fire. You can see them here. People in the area were upset to hear what happened on their block.
The bikes are literally their way of feeding themselves, rent, bills, food, etc. So trying to destroy their bikes is you trying to destroy their lives.
Now, it could take up to a week to replace or repair those scooters. If you have any information about this, you're asked to call police. Now, we do want to warn you, some of you could find this video disturbing, and we are now getting a look at body camera video where a Bowie police officer will now face charges for firing his gun during a traffic stop, and this all happened last month.
And officials say they're releasing the body camera footage for transparency. DC News Now's Tim Reed has that story.
Are you here to help her?
Nah, she taking me in the hospital.
Video shows the shooting happened in just a few seconds after Bowie Police Sergeant Robert Warrington stopped to check on a car. That's when a man approached on foot. The encounter happened September 12th along 197 near Interstate 50. And for reasons still under investigation, Warrington fired a single shot. The man was not injured, but a car was hit by the bullet.
I'm here to announce that a grand jury in Prince George's County returned an indictment charging Sergeant Robert Warrington.
What did you do? Why did you do that?
Why did you do that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sergeant Warrington is a 12-year veteran officer. He faces charges for attempted second-degree murder, 2 counts for reckless endangerment and misconduct in office, and first-degree assault.
Life is valuable. Everyone's life is valuable. Police officer lives are valuable, civilian lives are valuable, and it's important that those who have been sworn to protect and serve the public really value life.
I'm very proud of our police department and what we've done here, and also with those who have associated with it. But it's true about holding people accountable.
What I do? What I do? Get a gun. I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. No!
Regarding the non-contact shooting incident involving Sergeant Warrington, which occurred on September 12th, I support the grand jury's independent, objective process and decision.
Sergeant Warrington was suspended without pay.
That was our Tim Reed reporting. 7:05, the owner of the Dolly, the cargo ship that brought down the Baltimore Key Bridge, is agreeing to pay over $100 million. The Department of Justice suing owner Grace Ocean and manager Synergy Marine Group. They say electrical and mechanical systems on the ship were not properly maintained. The DOJ says that led to the ship losing control and crashing into the bridge, killing 6 workers.
And Prince George's County police are investigating after they say a man boarded a school bus carrying elementary school students. Now, a person reportedly saw that man board the bus while 3 kids were still inside. Officers stopped the bus a few minutes later, but the man was no longer on board. Police say the bus driver picked him up and drove him across the border into D.C. before returning to the county. Now, they say the driver knows the man and possibly is a relative. While he did not bring a gun on the bus, police believe he had one when he got into a fight with another man nearby. Now, we talked with parents of a 6-year-old who started school in the county last year. She says that she does not trust the system.
From the very beginning, the first week of school, they were dropping kids off in the middle of nowhere. I have not trusted the PG County school bus system from the very beginning, and our child will never ride the school buses in PG County.
And a spokesperson for the school district says the principal of Bradbury only contacted parents of 3 children. Now, they would not say if the driver is going to face any disciplinary actions. All right, well, this week a new Maryland education policy was passed that allows 3rd graders to be held back or get additional help if their reading performance is low.
And it comes after the state noticed a significant decrease in its literacy ranking. DC News Now's Yamari Sase live for us this morning in Montgomery County. Yamari, good morning. So how much of a decrease are we talking about?
Yeah, good morning. Well, Maryland went from number 4 to number 41 when it comes to 4th grade literacy rates. And they also noticed a gap between their black and brown students and their peers. And they're hoping to close that gap through this new literacy policy. Now, the comprehensive K-3 literacy policy, it was passed by the Maryland Board of Education, and it's supposed to help improve literacy programs starting at a younger age so students are not behind when they reach the 4th grade. Now, this will be done through scientific reading instruction, more training for teachers, and also targeted intervention. Now, a big component is retention. A 3rd grader will have to stay behind a grade if their literacy scores are low, but if the parent wants them to move forward to the 4th grade, the student will have to take a free literacy program so they'll be able to get the help that they need. The education leaders say the 30% gap is significant and needs to be addressed, while teachers say it's going to be a lot more on their plate, but they agree with the vision.
Whenever you see a gap between performance levels of either black, brown, or students who are economically disadvantaged, that is a red flag indicator that we need to provide additional supports.
It's additional workload. That's a real concern, but absolutely, we want good training. We want our educators to have the tools they need to deliver great instruction for kids.
Now, the policy will be introduced in stages starting now, but the majority of those stages will actually be implemented in the 2026-2027 school year. And when it comes to retention and also promotion, that will actually take place during the 2027 to 2028 school year. Reporting in Rockville, Maryland, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
All right, yeah, thank you. 7:09. A tough start to the new season for the Washington Wizards. The Wizards dropping the season opener to the Boston Celtics 122-102. Man, the team did start strong, though, matching the defending champs in the first quarter. Jordan Poole scoring 19 of his team high 26 points in that quarter. But the Wizards struggled in the third quarter, a problem they've had often since last year. Overall, an encouraging night for a young team. Rookies Alex Sarr and Bub Carrington making starts in the first NBA games of their careers. But Carrington, he checked out of the game with a mild ankle sprain. The Wizards, they face Cleveland at home tomorrow. All right, this weekend, thousands of Marines, veterans, and supporters will take part in the Marine Corps Marathon.
Yeah, the event is expected to draw more than 100,000 spectators in both Arlington and D.C. Our Liberty Simmons breaks down everything you need to know before the big race in Liberty. This is a huge, huge event.
Exactly. Good morning, Tanaya and Tosin. You can expect a lot of excitement, a lot of traffic, and a lot of closures. You can see the equipment already set up here behind me, as more than 30,000 Marines and runners will be taking the streets here for the Marine Corps Marathon. And because of construction in the area, these runners will also have a special treat. This year's 49th Marine Corps Marathon will take these runners in front of iconic monuments. Now, the course will offer runners views of famous monuments such as the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial and the Thomas Jefferson Memorial. The Marine Corps Marathon was established back in 1976 and is one of the largest marathons in the world. Now, because it does not offer prize money, it is known as the People's Marathon. More than 60 charities partner with the Marine Corps Marathon to raise funds for causes ranging from medical research to military support to education. And DC Police also warns drivers there will be several street closures and emergency no parking areas, and all cars parked in these areas will be ticketed and towed. And WMATA also urges all of these runners and spectators to use the Metro. They will have all lines open by 5 a.m. on Sunday for the marathon. For now, live here in Arlington, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
All right, Liberty, thank you so much for that report. And like Liberty said, Metro opening early for that marathon. All lines will be available starting at 5 a.m. No track work is scheduled for that day. Trains will run at normal times. It is 7-Eleven. Maryland officials preparing for winter.
That is right, they are. The plan is to keep the roads clear from all of the snow, plus a local man doing his part to help Southwest Virginia. His efforts to aid the victims of Hurricane Helene.
All right, let's head on outside with a live look this morning. The sun is up. Jackie's City, Arlington, Virginia, looking good with this sunrise, Jackie.
Right. We're basking in it right now. But anyway, still chilly start though, so don't let that beautiful sky fool you. But later on today, with the ample amounts of sunshine, we will see seasonable high temperatures. Upper 60s, a beautiful fall Friday out there. Maybe take some pictures of that fall foliage too and send them in to us, and we'll show them on the air. More details with that 7 Day right after the break.